Hey everyone, just another check-in from me, Zak Wolf. Now, to start off, yes, I am sure you have heard the sad news of PBS distribution blocking the original classic YouTube poop, Caillou's Biggest Temper Tantrum, all because of a clip from Arthur being used. To be exact, it was the Temper Tantrum Patrol Squad scene. So I didn't want such an influential and popular video to die, and so I had to remake it to remove the Arthur stuff. Well, at least I was able to remake it in high definition, and additionally I didn't want to throw in any references to those darn Go Anime grounding videos of Caillou, because I made that YouTube poop long before all that began. But I did opt to use a bit of audio from AOK's hilarious Caillou the grown-up web animations. For those unfamiliar, it's a spoof series where Caillou, obviously based off the early bratty gray shirt version, is now a 22-year-old grown man, but he's still whiny and spoiled and immature, as if he were 4 years old still. And it gets really hilarious. AOK also did Adult Arthur, which also involved the main cast all grown up, and it's also really funny. Also regarding the Caillou thing, at least that PBS distribution blocking the tantrum poop did give me an idea for another spoof of those Go Anime grounding videos, with the family using Boris as a weapon to teach PBS a lesson about respecting fair use, by having him try to ground PBS. Since we know in my Go Anime / Rapper Offline universe, Boris is mentally insane with his grounding obsession. But also besides that, we've been going through phase 3 of the reopening process regarding that darn coronavirus thing. The more heavily populated states like California and Florida have had to scale back due to careless people allowing the virus to spread again. I say again, if you are feeling sick with any symptoms of the virus, stay home at all times, except for when you go to get tested. But even then, you should be extremely careful and wear one of those masks like this. There. Yeah, speaking of masks, I hope things will greatly improve here before Halloween comes in 3 months. But of course, many people tend to associate masks with Halloween, along with Mission Impossible and Scooby-Doo. See what I mean? Not sure what I might be doing for Halloween, though. But I'm still uncertain. What with Anime Boston and Fan Expo Boston having been canceled this year, I haven't been able to go out and cosplay much, aside from Anthem New England happening in February, before the pandemic began. Also, the Brockton Rocks are playing after all this season, as they started earlier this month, July. But if fans are allowed, it's a limited number to 100 fans per game. And currently, no kids are allowed. So that means KO the Kangaroo can't come out during the games to have fun and entertain them. I still yearn for the days when things were normal before the virus changed everything. Yeah, people are starting to get pessimistic about it. Even my old man. Come on, keep on developing a vaccine that can really help things. Also, as if the PBS thing on my YouTube videos wasn't enough, my Vimeo account I would upload blocked YouTube poop song got terminated due to copyright claims. So that's that. But you can now see those videos on Google Drive. A link is provided in the video description with a folder called X YouTube Poops. This includes, of course, the original Caillou's Biggest Temper Tantrum and my 1000 video spectacular, but also Dexter's a Cookie, The Hills Smoke, Displeasure Island, Arthur's High Definition Treehouse of Horror, Arthur Makes an R-rated Movie, DW Loses Her Voice and Her Ears, The Mask Goes Wild Enhanced, and The Truth About the Chihuahua and Cat, which is a YouTube poop of that terrible Ren and Stimpy episode, Aloha Hoek. But anyways, at the start of this month, I had to get a new phone. Here it is. As my good old Samsung Galaxy Note 4 here was failing. And in this day and age, you know we can't really go on without mobile phones. Not just because of all those fancy features and such, because you need a mobile number for certain things, like job applications and stuff like that. So, since I was getting a new phone, I decided, since I like Apple products and was already using an iPod Touch, and of course the Mac computers, why not try an iPhone? So I did, and bought myself, the latest model iPhone SE. See here, it's their least expensive phone model. $400 for the 64GB version, but it packs power similar to their iPhone 11s and such. Plus, I kind of like the older iPhone form factor better, which is also used for the iPod Touch. And so far, I've really been enjoying this. Though at these paws, I can't really use the home button with its touch sensor. But I can at least access the camera. It just takes a little doing, a little practice. But accessing the camera would be handy. Yeah, there we go. It would be handy when I'm at conventions and stuff. And I have photos taken of me. And I can also... And I can still take selfies. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, I've already offered using this as my main method of taking pictures. And I even got a tripod mount for it too. Well, I used the tripod mount for the Samsung phone. But it works with this just fine. Yeah. But for videos like this, such as the vlog I'm doing right now, I still prefer to use that Canon Vixia HFR 600 camcorder, as it does seem to have better framing controls, like a true 16:9 widescreen megapixel, as the iPhone's just cropped the image taken, and with its megapixel, it's a 16:9. I don't know how often I'll use... Oh, and this also can shoot video in 4K, but I don't know how often I'll use it, as usually videos like this, 1080 is the highest definition I'll go for, as I find that suitable for my needs, and it makes video editing processing easier, even with a quad-core i7 processor and 16GB of RAM. But Apple's going to transition from Intel chips to their own proprietary ARM chips for their future Mac computers, like the ones in their iOS devices, like my iPhone here, but more powerful. But it might not be for a couple years before I get such a Mac. Like if they come out with a good powerful Mac Mini using the type of processor, then I can replace my quad-core Mac Mini from 2012, as it will not support Mac OS 11 once it comes out this autumn. But first I need to get a new Mac laptop. My MacBook here from 2009 is even older, and it only run up to macOS 10.13 High Sierra. Yet it still works pretty well. As I said, Macs are often built to last. But I will want a new computer that could run macOS 11. And if I get one of those newer Touch Bar MacBook Pros, for instance, I could use macOS 11 on that, and still use the Mini here as my main desktop for another year or two. If Apple can make this transition to their own silicon chip gradual, so can I. But I guess it's enough yakking for now. Just keep watching this YouTube channel, as I'm still looking to find something that would make good YouTube poop material. And with not much going on in my life currently, there's not much for me to show or talk about. But I hope things change for the better soon, and for all of you out there as well.